Hey, this is your boy, and this is his boy. What's up? I'm talking.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, it's you. I'm like making eye contact with you. Okay, so a little while back, I uploaded my own version of the Reiya deck, and a lot of people, including my friend Teacher, said that it sucked. So a little while after that, I was like, you know what? Teacher has a way better collection of cards than I do, so let's put something together that was way better. And there was a few things that I, suggested that ended up in the deck that are pretty good, but this was mostly Teacher.
Name one card.
That I suggested? Freaking, what's his face? The Grimm.
Oh yeah, because you actually wanted that for your other deck. And
Exactly.
Like, yeah, I got 3. Never mind.
And then you're like, whoa, this does great things, especially with the new little red. Oh, totally can't see it. Okay, so, do you want to go over what the ruler does?
The ruler does things and stuff and magic.
Do you think they're going to actually release what the little hidden ability things are yet for this next set or not?
I think they're dumb for not already doing it.
Yeah, it's kind of silly.
I think it's a really bad marketing gimmick. But
I think it was really good, but it's really bad now because it just seems like it's been too long since we haven't known, right? So
well, they're gonna release it not next set. I think the set after. And
that long? Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
exactly. I think it's kind of dumb, but
just to kind of keep the ball rolling, we'll just assume that people know what Reiya does. She taps to get mystery counters, and she can use the mystery counters for a bunch of her themed cards. But on her J ruler side, she can tap to use mystery counters to kill things.
she kills all the best.
She's a vampire, and she does the staff with the vampire.
She's evil 0.
Oh, she's definitely gonna be 0.
Or Zero's mom.
No, it's gonna be 0.
The fact that Grimm is in her deck, and Grimm and Red are both, Grimm anyway is a vampire, makes me go, Lord.
I've heard the Zero's mom idea. I don't know if I buy it. Do you think they would really invest that much, similar character design to make it a completely different character?
Yeah, she got a katana. Zero got a saber. I don't know. It is what it is.
Okay.
So you know what she does. Cool. Much to the dismay of Dingle Nuts. What's his name on this thing? Dayman?
Tingle Nuts.
So he's obsessed with playsets. I, however, am not. The only playsets I have... Oh, I guess I should start by saying this is 3 colors.
Yeah. Blue, black, and
white.
White? Right.
So the only cards I have a playset of are the dragon.
Yes.
Which
kind of... What does he do? And how does he help in this deck?
He taps for a stone, so you can use him early game to build up mystery counters for mid and late game. Because you can use him for stonage. Or, he's a great 5/8 flyer for 1 later on.
Neat. Okay, so you're on 4 of those.
4 of those. 4 blood spray, because if you're not running blood spray, you're wrong.
Yeah, you honestly, if you've got black in your deck as a dominant color and you're not running blood spray, you don't know how to play this goddamn game.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
I would go that far.
If you're using
this is the Charlotte's transformation magic of this set. This is that useful.
It's good. It's still too hard for 2 cards. The only reason it's good is because with her, you can kill a 2-drop.
Well, with anybody. You don't need her to get the mystery counters. You can just run the stones.
Yeah, but it's more
and that one T-Rex dude that gives
you... And then this. Because that's...
Okay, so you run 4 of the blood sprays?
Yeah, and then 4 Blood of Mikage.
Blood of Mikage, which was...
Let's just put it this way. She's a 12-12 on that side. You can use it on her, so do the math.
Yeah. That's a 20/20 for all you slow mathers.
Wow, you're a dick. I wasn't going to be that mean.
Well, yeah, whatever. Okay, so far, we're running essentially...
That's the only play sets I keep in the deck.
Yeah.
Heavy damage, acceleration...
And killing.
Or, sorry, drawing and killing. And acceleration of mystery counters on the ruler.
Yeah.
That's where it gets kind of neat, I guess. The stone base. I guess we'll hop off to the stone base. Because that will make this... No, that'll make this make more sense. So we're in 3 black-white stones.
Yeah, that's Heaven's Rift, I think is the white one. White-black.
4 black-blue stones.
Dark Depths.
And then 3 of Freya's stone.
Only 3?
Only 3, because I don't want them. I want this one turn 1, ideally, so I can play him. And I only need to see 1 white stone for the white cards in this deck, minus 1 guy, but I don't even think I can stick him around.
Right. Okay, so yeah, 10 stones, 4 blue-black, 3 white-black, and 3 mystery.
I run 2 of the alternate art of the Dark Knight Butterfly.
Well, I don't know if the alternate art part is important.
It's prettier.
That's true. So yeah, 2 Dark Knight Butterflies. Your opponent discards a card if The card was awakened, your opponent discards 2 cards. And actually, we did a play test that we never ended up recording just because I lost so badly, where he got this first turn.
With this.
So
I had it.
So he put me back essentially 3 cards because I didn't get to draw because I went first. And he made you discard 2 cards, which is gnarly.
But because that's only really a good turn 1 play, in my opinion, I only run the 2. Yeah. So that's why I have 3 of these, because I want to see either that or that turn 1.
Yeah.
And then I want to see either the black-blue or the white-black turn 2. Mm-hmm. Ideally, if I see black-blue turn 1, I want to see white-black turn 2. And then the other things are just whatever.
Okay.
So that's the stone base, and that's why the stone base is how it is. I run 3 of her 1-drop kill spell because it's a 1-drop kill spell.
Okay, that's Sword of the New Moon. So it's if you just use the normal one, you can kill
Cost 1 or less.
One or less, and then if you awaken it with 1 mystery counter, it's 4 or less.
Yeah.
Which is crazy good for a 1-drop.
And believe me, what was the thing I did to you? I had 12 or 13 mystery counters because you got me the late game.
Yeah.
And I had nothing to use them on.
I don't even remember. What was I using against you? Was it just my Reiya deck, or was it a different deck?
I don't remember.
I think it might have been Reiya on Reiya. No, it got pretty bad.
I think it was your... Actually, no, it was a lie. It was your Gil deck. Your stone-destroying nonsense.
My Gil.
Because I was ready to rage quit.
Oh, I love that deck.
And then 2 Fated Reunion because, Fated Reunion.
Yeah, Fated Reunion. And you would usually have the 2 Dark Resonators on field, right?
Yeah, normally. 1 or 2. It's there, it helps. It's not amazing, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, but I mean, because you've got a lot of 2-ofs in your deck, like 2 slots, you need to be able to draw into at least one of those a game, right? Just in case.
But I've got 4 of the draw card that both draw 2. So.
Yeah, but that's the only draw source you have in the deck other than the search, right?
Yeah, but there's still a significant amount of search. There's 1, 2, 3. Granted, 3 of the search cards only search for 2 things, but
whatever. It still helps to know your deck.
It's good. I like it. So 2 of those because search is nice. This is your main powerhouse right here.
Okay.
Obviously.
Yep. 3 of the Dark Alice Manifestation of Rage.
Because, you're going to have a lot of removal with the 1-drop kill spell, with Blood Spray actually working and killing their 2-drops, with her on this side just killing things. You can precision into stuff with this. That's always fun.
Yeah, and then massive discard.
Right. So, because you're running 3 of her, well, why not shut some people down?
Yeah, this thing's pretty much become a staple for a lot of darkness decks nowadays, just to shut down your opponent's ability to, in most cases, tap for mana, usually, right? Mm-hmm. So, activated abilities, goodbye.
Now, a lot of people don't seem to like this card, Moon of the Mist. It's a 4-drop, quick cast, destroy target Resonator, and you get a mystery counter.
Which is good for your mystery counter ramping, which is what you do in this deck mostly. And you've got 2 full arts. That's pretty snazzy.
But a lot of people don't like it because it's a 4-drop to destroy a creature. But you got to think of it this way. It's a 4-drop that's a quick cast.
Is it just destroy or remove from game?
It is destroy, which is why it complements the Shadow Alice so nicely.
Okay, so would you say that Shadow Alice is kind of like the centerpiece of the deck?
I wouldn't say she's the centerpiece. They're nothing really centers, to be completely honest. She's your big beat stick. Run 2 of this one because more often than not I've seen a lot of late game, and if you don't draw what you need right away, this can help you stick around a lot longer. Yeah,
so it's a 5-drop card called Vitality Drain. It's a Chant mystery, so it's got Awakening for the mystery counters. Quick cast, which is nice because you can use it against your opponent during their turn. Target player loses 1,000 life, you gain 1,000 life, and if it was awakened by removing only 1 mystery counter. So this is one of the cards, the art is just absolutely beautiful, and I've got 2 full arts in my deck. Whatever. Yeah, I gave you most of my full art other things, so don't worry about it. But the cool thing is that you only have to remove 1 mystery counter. Like, it's a 5 cost, so whatever it is, late game, but do 1,000, gain 1,000, and then do 1,000 to a Resonator? That's nuts.
Oh, shoot.
So you run 2 of these. What's up?
Oh, no, we're good.
Okay. Next.
I run just 2 of her familiar.
I don't run any. I don't know. I don't really like this card, to be honest.
Well, that's why you're wrong. The reason it's good is, hey, it's a 6/6 body. Cool. Say you can't get the dragon to get your mystery counters early game. Your next best bet is this.
Yeah.
So now, it's a 2-drop 6/6 teacher. It doesn't do anything. Well, that's when this beautiful, beautiful abomination of a card comes in. And you're like, now It's a 14.
You would be right. You would be right, and I would definitely run a playset of those guys if it had flying.
Well, I don't even care about flying.
But it doesn't. Well, you should.
I should, but I don't.
With Blood of the Mikage.
Well, the reason I don't is because to me, it's a kill spell. I throw it in, I kill whatever big thing you have with that. This dies, I get a mystery counter, and then I play, Shadow Alice and get more fuel to her, like, excessiveness. Which, by the way, is also awesome with this. Because, you know, if you don't know how that particular combo works out, RTFC.
You and your acronyms, man. Okay, what do we got next? Also, by the way, nice choice of sleeves. I like this.
They're okay. They're not as fun as my other ones. I run 2 of the this
Spinning
one.
Aquasol?
Yes. Why? Because getting Blood of Mikage back is just great.
Yeah.
I mean, it works for the sword destruction card as well, but Blood of Mikage. So I just count these as 2 more copies of Mikage.
One important thing, though, that a lot of people overlook, because I've seen this used in other matches, don't forget that it's only Chants. You can't use it on additions. Like, there's just so much chant and addition usage in game nowadays that a lot of people forget there's a massive difference, and it does say only chant on there, so keep an eye out for that. But other than that, that's phenomenal. A 1-drop blue cost quick cast that gets you a chant back from the grave.
So, you know, 6 Blood of Mikage.
Yeah, or, I mean, if you make it late enough game, it could be another one of the... Where is it? This guy.
I think it's only chant of 1... Oh, is it any chant?
Yeah.
I only use it for blood, as a rule.
Oh, did you think it was just a 1-drop chant?
No, I just only ever use it for blood, and I haven't played in a while. So, if you're playing black, what's one card that's in every black deck? Cool, you had your time to answer.
Okay,
I don't
so
care
I
if you
failed.
got it right or not.
And I will give you my explanation for why I didn't say this, and that's because I don't own one. I don't own a single... Nope, I don't own a single Abdul, Alhazred, Poet of Madness. I should really turn on the light, because it is... There we go. That's a little... Let's get that into HD now. Yeah, so...
If you're running black and you don't have this in your deck...
Yeah, pretty much. Like, you have this dude with...
It doesn't matter what the
Neo
meta is.
Barrier, and you're pretty much locking down most of the field.
Especially with the new ban list, getting rid of Priscia, the ruler, and that Griffin from Fox.
Did they get rid of Priscia everywhere? I thought that was only in Europe.
I don't know. Douglas, the hot in lingerie guy, he told me it was just a straight ban list. So I don't know. I'll double check. Because I know the 3 things that got banned were Priscia, the new black or red-green ruler, the Griffin from Fox deck.
Yeah, actually, this one
and then
guy...
to slow down Lumia, they got rid of Hook.
Wait, they got rid of Hook?
Yeah, Hook's banned.
Like, entirely?
Yes.
Okay, I mean...
Well, if you get rid of... Think of it this way. The only thing that beats Lumia is the Fox. Now you're crippling the Fox. The only thing... that, you know, it was a vicious circle. The 3 top decks in World were Fox, Priscia, and Lumia. So they got rid of key things from each of those decks. Lumia lost Hook. Priscia lost, well, basically the whole deck because she's gone.
She's gone, yeah.
And Fox lost the Griffin that ramps stones, which makes me mad because I really like that deck.
Yeah, you still have that Uber, don't you?
I do still have my Uber.
Okay. Are you thinking about making like a legal to play updated version of your Fox deck, maybe?
I was going to, but then they got rid of that Griffin, and to be completely honest, without that Griffin, the Fox deck is not a good deck because you end up playing from behind the whole time, and it's just like not worth it.
Okay. Okay, what do you got left?
Opinion.
What do you got left? You got a few cards left in this deck.
We have
wait, keep that for the last card because that card's hilarious.
Okay. So. Like I said, there was 3 colors in here, and you haven't seen any white. So let's get the white out here. That sounded bad.
Well, that sounded like office supplies. Let's get the white out here.
We use this Millium from...
Not Millium, Grimm.
Grimm, whatever.
Grimm, the Rightful King. So he's a 2-drop, 1 white, and 1 colorless, 5/7, which is actually really good stats. Right? He's more on the defensive side. Human, Will of Hope, which really sucks because I think he should be a fairy tale. Like, literally every other version of him is a fairy tale, right? Like in the new vampire version, it's vampire fairy tale. It's not vampire human, right? Okay, so whatever. I think he should be a fairy tale, but whatever.
This Grimm is a human too.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so he's got the ability. When this card enters your field, you may destroy target addition. So it's may, which is awesome because that means that you don't have to destroy your own if yours are the only ones on the field. And if you do, search your deck for a Fairy Tale Resonator, reveal it, and put it into your hand, and then shuffle your deck. So this is our addition destruction in this deck, and he's a 2-drop body. So it's not like your Heavenly Gust, which is just like a boop.
And he's a search for key cards in the deck.
Which lets you thin out the deck.
So, oh my god, what a mess.
What a mess.
I don't even know what that was. So I said this is your like decent beat stick because of how all your removal, these are your key win cards kind of thing. So when he blows up an addition, he searches out the new Dark Red Riding Hood.
Nice.
Who is
2 beautiful full arts.
I kind of want to put it up to 3. I'm considering dropping that guy to put him up to 3. But
okay, so read out her ability. So she's Dark Riding Hood, 3 drops, 7/8.
Yes. This card gains whenever this card deals damage to a Resonator. Destroy that Resonator as long as your life is 2,000 or less. This card gains swiftness as long as your life is 1,000 or less. When this card enters the field, you may remove 2 mystery counters from your J Ruler. If you do, remove target Resonator from the game.
Damn.
Whenever this card attacks, deal 200 damage to target player or target Resonator. To target player... 200 damage to target player or Resonator. Yeah, okay, I was right. Duh. And you gain 200 life. So the best thing is, if you have 1,000 life, you go drop for 3, remove 2 counters, remove a Resonator from game, give... So now she has, whenever she does damage to something, she gets rid of something. She kills it. So swing for 7, chip 200 damage on their big scary 10-10 because why not? That's automatically dead before they even declare block. And then if they block, whatever they block is going to die anyway.
So it's pretty much a one-man
life.
wrecking crew when you summon it. Not to mention the fact that getting its 2 abilities for having low life is really not that unreasonable in this deck, considering the only life gain is very late game. It's a 5-drop, right? Everything else...
She gains you 200.
Oh, right, every time she attacks. But, like, whatever. I mean, that's not really that much. It's just a drop in the bucket. And this thing makes you lose 300 every time you use it, too. Yeah. Okay, what do we got left? A few more cards. What's left?
We have Grimm the Pitch Black Vampire from the Reiya starter deck. When I saw it, I thought it was dumb. I was like, well, that's useless. You need that in a Fairy Tale deck.
Pretty much.
But then I read it again and I went, god damn, that's good. So he's a 4-drop 9/9 that flies, which is already value in my mind. When this card enters the field, put target Resonator from graveyard into hand. Oh, let's take it all over again.
Totally.
Or, you know,
totally.
Just, you recycle anything you really want, which is great. His other ability is kind of useless in this deck.
Yeah, that's more for the Mikage build, eh?
I wouldn't even say it's the Mikage build, it's just a Fairy Tale deck.
Well, no, yeah, if you put in more Fairy Tales, but I'm thinking like getting the minus whatevers, that's good for Mikage sisters, because if their attack is 200 or less, you can destroy them or whatever.
Because it's 2 black, J/Resonators, your opponent control, gain -X until end of turn, where X is the number of Fairy Tales you control. Now here's the funny part, this is the win more, it's just in there because I can. This card might get cycled out. So let's say you have him on the field. Let's say you have 10 of this. You have this with 10 counters on it, and you precision it so it dies, and you get your 10 1/1s.
Yeah.
Then you have this beautiful bastard. He's only 1 in the deck because why not?
But hey, remember, guys,
Resonators
we have Fated Reunion, so having 1 isn't that bad.
No, technically there's 3. Resonators you control and Resonators you own in a non-field zone gain Fairy Tale in addition to their other races. Yeah, we don't care about the rest of it because you need to have Millium.
Yeah, but suddenly
it's like,
suddenly,
I pay 2 and minus your field. Have I ever done it? Once. Did I go out of my way to do it? Yeah, I could have won like 3 turns prior to doing it, but I wanted to win more.
It's so hilarious, though. Oh, and just as a heads up, this is Grimm, the legendary king of fairy tales. Well, this guy was from Vingolf 3,
yes.
Right? Okay.
So he might get switched out for a 3rd one of her, to be honest.
That's that win conditions though.
But that's just funny. When it works, it's funny. It's like
and this is literally my favorite part of this deck because from the beginning, my friend here, teacher kept going like, no, you know what? These things could be useful. I'm like, no man, those things suck. Those were the first things I took out of my deck aside from that one lolly looking chick. Do you remember that one?
Snow White.
Snow White, yeah. Okay, so this card kind of surprised me at how good it was. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Batman up in this hoe. What's up? What's up?
Flying, 1 drop, 0/4. 200 for each mystery counter. So while your buddy's not really paying attention, this is my favorite play. You know, let's just say you've got Reiya on the field. Reiya's got, well, say you haven't done anything yet. It's got 1 counter on it. So you play these 2 guys, and they're like, oh, they're 2 4s. Whatever, we're not going to worry about them. Next turn. Pay judgment.
Do you have a little problem there, bud?
I did. I've been playing Magic, and I'm forgetting my terminology.
Right.
Next turn, pay your judgment. In response to paying judgment, tap to gain a mystery counter.
And you know what? For the longest
So
time,
she flips, and she just enters like this. Now, because you got a magic counter, they have 2. When she flips, she gets what? 3 or 4?
3.
She gets 3. Now you have 5 mystery counters on your creature, on your ruler.
So how strong do these guys become?
These are 10 4s. Fly for 20?
That's nuts. You goddamn hairy ass arms. Teacher. Got some hairy.
Oh, we're recording again?
Some hairy ass arms. What you got, boy? Some hairy arms.
So
we were talking about debates.
right. So if you had 1 and you judgment and tapped, you entered. So then you'd have 5 if you already had the 1 on it. These fly for 20. Late game, especially if you've got those little, where the hell I put them, dragon dudes. These guys
these are calling for stones, yeah.
Right? You can build up as much as you want there and just go to town.
Oh, not to mention the fact that the few times that I've faced this deck, you're like, hey, it's just a 4 whatever flyer. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't have anything to block it anyway. Just kidding, here's a Blood of Mikage!
Yeah, that helps too.
So, alright guys, this was Teacher's crazy, super chocolatey, fudge-covered, awesome vampire Reiya deck.
Why do I feel like that's all metaphors for shit?
Because it isn't. It totally isn't.